I don't know. What would we be talking about in those moments
Should we turn
that
to
we
the
should?
camera now?
I guess yeah. So will just now we're talking to you.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My puppets.
Welcome.
Welcome, my puppets.
Lunch break with ATI.
Lunch break. Yes.
Say your name.
I'm Don Farrell.
Oh, he remembers that every once in a while.
And you are?
I'm Cindy Collins. Sometimes I have trouble with my own name too. I am a stand-in today, though. I'm a last-minute replacement today.
Oh, but you're a
Hence,
wonderful
hi.
replacement.
I'm barely got myself, together, if that.
Well,
Let's
it was
tell
going
who
to be
supposed to be
our dear friend, Alan. Alan, who was in our production of Working that we just
Yeah.
closed on Sunday.
Yep.
He was going to join us. So, hello, Alan.
Oh, Alan.
We'll get him back.
here.
And
We'll get him
he
here.
is, oh my gosh, what a love.
Alan's a great guy. His name is Alan Sledge.
Yeah.
I'm now calling him the Sledge.
The Sledge. Oh, I
Alan
like that.
the Sledge.
T-shirts should be made.
Yeah, the Sledge. So I'm calling him that now. Alan's a great guy.
Is he going to be like a wrestler? That sounds like a wrestler.
Let's tell him that.
Yeah. So, Alan, that's your next gig, man. Worldwide
Wrestling.
Federation of Wrestling. The
Sledge.
Sledge.
He's a really good guy. He's a really good
Oh,
guy.
he did
And
marvelous with
great
Working.
great voice, and he's from the great state of New York, but he lives here now. So
Yeah.
we're very fortunate that we're all here together now.
Yes.
And so he's a really good guy. So whatever, he'll be on at some point.
So our dear video producer, Philip Peluso, had a great idea about why don't you guys recap the season, which we just closed Working, and that is
Yeah.
a great idea, and that's exactly what we're going to do today
Yes.
with you. We just finished Working,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
let's go through and
Let's
talk
go.
about what
I'll
we did.
hold up
this
the
is
pictures.
we have visual aids.
We have pictures.
We have pictures. It's actually for our own memory. What the hell did we do back in?
What happened this past season?
So
Okay.
here, you just here we go.
Okay, here
you
we
got
go.
them. You got them all.
Our first show. Of
Our
the
first show
season
was Always Patsy Clyde.
Remember that old chestnut?
There it is.
Yeah.
Originally created and originally directed by Ted Swindley.
Yeah.
Directed by our dear friend Bill Jenkins.
Bill Jenkins, yes.
Ball State University.
This was a remount. So we had
Yes.
done this in like
Good.
2013, and Bill directed it then, and so we asked him to come back, and he did it, and Judy Fitzgerald played Patsy, and I played Louise.
You guys were wonderful.
And so that was,
That
so
was
that
a
was
great-
our first one back after, you know what hit the fan.
Yeah.
And so
And a great one to bring back
yeah, it
too.
was a
I
good
mean,
one
who
to
doesn't
bring-
love the
yeah.
music of Patsy
Yeah,
Cline?
I mean, fantastic
Great stuff.
music, but we got back into the swing of things with this one, you know. But okay,
So that was,
That
and
was
this
that
was
one.
we also want to give love to all of the wonderful sponsors that helped us along the way.
Yes.
So our season sponsor, United Fidelity Bank.
Yep.
Of course, the great people of the city of Carmel.
Yep, we got
Randy and
yeah.
Libby Brown. Randy and
Oh,
Libby
yeah,
Brown,
they
thank
helped
you
us
so
with
much
that
for
one.
supporting us and
Yeah.
supporting this production. And then the Indiana
we
Arts
have-
Commission,
and of course,
Two Men in a Truck,
Pedcore.
and PEDCOR Companies. Those
Those
guys
guys,
really,
come
and the
on.
Center for the Performing Arts. They're also
Yeah.
partners with us and support us through many
Yes.
different ways. So we appreciate all of their wonderful support.
All right.
Then
Next.
we did a production called Lombardi. That was the
Yes.
Indiana premiere of this play.
Who's this about?
It's about.
Can anyone guess?
It's about.
We were doing a lot of names last season.
Yes, and glasses and hats. We like hats and glasses. We do a whole season of nothing but hats and glasses. I don't know. What I'm
Don
talking
just
about.
wears that.
Yeah.
And he wears the same glasses
all the time.
for every show.
Every show. So Lombardi, directed by Jane Unger, a wonderful
Yep, very good
play. We had a
director.
lot of new actors joining us for that. And
And it was about Vince.
Vince Lombardi.
Really, and I'm seriously a really great play.
Yeah.
Really
it was
wonderful
fun.
play. Really showed Lombardi as a human being.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just like rah rah, he's the coach and a bunch of, speeches. It was really, so well written, and it involves Vince Lombardi and his wife Marie Lombardi
Mm-hmm.
and the three football players. Who,
That was Dave. Oh my gosh.
Robinson?
Dave Robinson, the
Yep.
great Dave Robinson.
Yep.
And oh my gosh, why am I blanking
the
on that?
Golden Boy.
Yes, Paul Horning.
Paul
Thank
Horning.
you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Philip.
Philip
Please help
Peluso did
us.
the video on that too.
Please help us.
Wonderful video footage that he
Yeah.
did. And Dan Hall, oh my gosh, the commercial. That was our first time we ever did a commercial on NFL, like the NFL Colts game. We did a Monday
right.
football,
Yeah, I
Monday
forgot
night
about
football
that.
commercial.
Yeah.
We were really moving on
We
up.
were jazzing with this
jazzing.
one, let me tell you.
So, but yes, and United Fidelity Bank, of course, City of Carmel, and Terry and Leslie Heath.
Oh, the Heaths helped us
Thank
with
you,
that
Terry
one.
and
Yes.
Leslie, so
Terry's
much
on
for
our
supporting
board.
that. Yes.
But this is a very, very good play. If you ever get a chance to see it, please go see it. But our production was, if you missed our production, I'm sorry.
Tough.
Too bad.
All
That's
right.
a shame.
Then, oh my gosh, this
little
show.
ditty.
Okay,
This is a
Bang.
drama. I was crying. I would weep.
I was crying
I was
and I
weeping.
told our wonderful dear friends Darren
Weeping.
Murrell and John Vessels and Brent Marty at the piano. I was understudy of Darren, and so at every single rehearsal, and every damn rehearsal, I was laughing until I was crying. These guys are comedic geniuses.
Well,
all
tell
of
them they're gonna, because Darren
Yes,
and John,
Darren and John,
who were in. It's just a twofer. It's a 2-man show. They're going to be doing a cabaret at Feinstein's
Yep, they're
during our
creating
ATI
a cabaret.
Live.
Just a Couple of Fools.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
coming up Thursday, June 23rd. It's a vaudeville cabaret.
And Brent Marty will be
Brent
playing.
Marty will
Brent's
be
gonna
on the
play
piano.
for him, right? Yeah, and these guys are fantastically talented.
Oh,
Two
my gosh.
local actors who are just full of talent. Great guys. We've used them in I don't know how many productions here.
So talented.
Yeah, they're really good guys.
And directed by Michael Blatt. From
one
our
of
good friend.
Judy's one of Judy's oldest friends from here. They
Yep.
both went to North Central High School together. So Michael directs for us. He came and directed this. It was like a big love fest in rehearsal.
Oh my gosh. So I would just sit there and I told them, I said, you will hear a voice out in the house laughing hysterically, and then there's always the byline afterwards. After the laughter subsides, I just go, "It's just so stupid."
Oh yeah, ridiculous.
It was so
really,
ridiculous.
it was like these two guys trying to sell their show.
Oh, so those of
the
you who
Big
saw
Bang.
The Big Bang know what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Oh,
Hysterical.
I forgot about this.
This
Alrighty.
dear friend of mine and Carmel High School graduate, Craig A. Meyer, we presented him at the Palladium for one night only at Friday, March 18th.
This guy.
Holy moly!
Forget it.
If you didn't
Forget
catch this, you missed out again.
He does this Elton John show. It's like
It was
incredible. I mean, it's
unbelievable.
like, you know what people imitate people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, oh, they do. He's so good. First thing, he's so talented anyway. Such
And
a
super
talented,
nice guy, too.
Oh my God, like the nicest
Really
guy.
nice guy.
Nicest guy to do anything. He's like, I'm in for interviews. I'll go here. I'll go there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming in early. You know, he's just like our camp. You know, you do what you have to do to sell the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you do your job. You that's part of your job, going to interviews and asking the producers, you know, not asking the producers, but if a theater, like I always do it, and you always do, and we always in our past, they're like, we need you to go on the TV for interviews, we're doing it. You do it.
Yep.
You do it. That's part of your job as an actor. And he's
He was
awesome.
a team and great.
Team player.
We had a wonderful master class. Karen Stratton at
that's
Pike
right.
High School.
Yeah.
We were able to meet with her theater students, and also we had a wonderful. We have a program called Edutainment, ATI's Edutainment, and we were able to bring. My goodness, I want to say it was like 48 students
How
from
many
Pike
kids
High School,
came? Yeah.
and
They
some.
loved it.
It was amazing.
loved it.
And through a wonderful sponsorship and underwriting partners with Affordable Housing Partners, we were able to bus them in for the performance.
Yeah, that's right.
But also we
Yeah.
went on location and had a great master class with those students. And Karen is retiring this year, so congratulations,
Happy
Karen. We know
retirement, Karen.
back in the day when
Well, we used to
gotta
be-
angle this a little bit.
We used to be at
Angle it
Pike.
down. Is this
we
better?
used to be at Pike and see
Yeah,
it
great.
for some seasons.
Yeah,
when we first
that's
got
where we
here.
knew Karen, and
Yeah.
really hats off to you. Job well done, Karen. Those students are so grateful to have you as a
they're
leader
lucky.
and an educator.
They
Boy,
should be grateful.
They should be grateful. That's right.
They're fortunate and should be grateful. Anyway, this guy was great. Craig was
Yep.
great.
Oh, and so that was presented, of course, by the City of Carmel.
Yep.
Our good friends at Current
Yep.
Publishing. Love those guys. They've
Come
been
on.
so helpful and so supportive of
They're
ATI.
all wonderful there.
Jeff and Sherry Worrell
Yeah,
and
Jeff.
Jill Zaniker. Those guys all helped
Jill's on our
underwrite
board,
this.
too.
Thank you
And
guys so
Jeff
much for your
is
support.
wonderful. Okay, and Sherry is too.
And Sherry.
They're both
Love them. I
they
just
are
saw them
really,
yesterday
Really
at
great people.
ribbon cutting for Synergize that just opened their
That little
new
house.
space.
That little house.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh,
what that
it's
used to
so
be. It
much
used to be
fun.
like a siding place or something.
It was
and then-
two ladies who had a shop that would. It was kind of like a greenery that they would put, like, you know, how you bring
Like
nature
for-
indoors. You know, when you have walls that are covered with vines and stuff like that. It's really cool. That was some of the stuff that they would do. They did other stuff. It was beautiful stuff, but that's where
the vines climbing up your wall in your living room.
I kind of like that. Wouldn't you like to bring the nature indoors sometimes?
Maybe some kudzu.
Oh, but see, I'm from Georgia, and kudzu, you don't want kudzu. Kudzu will completely take over. Those of you who know kudzu know what I'm talking about. Take
Here's
over
our
trees.
last show.
Our last
We
show.
just closed on Sunday.
This little ditty.
Working, the musical. Great show.
Yep,
Great
Lisa Fox,
cast.
first time directing with
Oh,
us.
she's awesome.
Marvelous.
Yep, Carol
Marvelous.
Russell choreographed.
Carol.
Carol's basically our resident choreographer. And this was a wonderful cast, 6 people, and just from the Studs Terkel book, working. And I really enjoyed doing the show so much.
It was one really hard to say goodbye to.
Yeah, I mean, because
think,
it just has so much meat, and there's just so much to it because it's real.
Yeah.
You know, it's the real words of these people. You know,
And there's a lot of responsibility to that because you're actually
right. You're saying their words.
You're saying their words. You're trying to honor them.
We didn't always do
without.
that. We
We don't honor anybody.
We tried to say their words correctly.
I thought you were talking about honoring.
No, we
Oh,
honored
we
them.
definitely didn't do that.
Our stage manager Kevin's like, I have
Kevin
stopped.
Casey's like,
I just stopped listening. to
I've
the
got
two of
line
you.
notes for you. And we're like, here, Kevin Casey.
I said, do I have any line notes? He's like, I don't. I just stopped listening to you. No, we weren't. We were not.
No.
We're kidding
We were
around.
pretty good.
We're kidding around. I mean,
We were pretty good.
honestly.
I mean, we do this for a living.
Yeah. So
We better
we
be
do
pretty
memorize pretty quick.
good. But Kevin Casey coming around the corner, Mr. Jangles, because he has his
Jingles,
keys.
whistles,
his keys.
jingling
You
keys.
can always hear him coming down the hallway.
Yep.
And he comes around the corner, he's like, following me right towards me. It's like, where am I pointing? Right there. Like, you, I need to talk to you. Yep. Anyway, great guys, and a lot of new people with this production too.
Yeah.
Of course, Alan.
Alan.
The Sledge.
The Sledge.
Adam Tran, our dear friend.
Yep.
He had been with us before, $1 Million Quartet.
Played Elvis. In
Played
Million Dollar
Elvis.
Quartet.
Elvis.
Yes.
And then, but then us. But I mean,
Us.
well,
You
oh,
know.
not those
Those
two
old
again.
things.
What? Them again? But then
Yeah, we had
Lily
Thomas and Viva Pressman.
Viva Pressman.
And so, really,
Lovely people.
God, really great talents. My
Paul
God.
Regano, music director,
Paul
came in
came
from New York.
Yep, musical director.
And of course, we had our wonderful band, Matt Day,
Yeah.
on guitar.
Yeah.
And
The
the
Gregs.
Gregs.
The Gregs.
Greg Wolf and Greg
Call
Jagoin.
them the Gregs.
Love those guys.
Yeah.
So
But anyway, it's a good group of people, and so we're very fortunate to always find talent here, and of course we hire from out of town all the time. It's good to do a mix.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to have a mix. That's what that's what our business is about. You know, as an actor, you go everywhere to work. You know, and so you travel. That's why they call us gypsies. That's where that came from. You know, gypsies. You travel, and you go where the work. You know, get hired and you go where the work is. So
now we
oh
announced
God, we have a new season.
we have a new season coming up. I don't know.
Ta-ta-ta.
Can you see? Can you see?
Can you see it?
So we just announced. So our 2022-2023 season.
Yeah.
This is going to be our 18th. Oh my gosh, 18 years old.
I feel
Nonsense. We're you haven't changed a bit.
Thanks.
So we're opening with Nonsense September 9th to October. Oh no, not October 2. We're doing a 3-week run. These are the old dates, but yes, we're doing it. I'll just tell when we open.
Yes.
And we run for
That's
3
good.
weeks for each
That's
one of our
good.
shows.
That's good.
So we open September 9th with Nonsense, and so we just posted that we're taking video submission auditions.
Yep.
Because we're still not auditioning in person yet.
No, they won't. Our union won't let us audition.
The union will allow us to do it. It's just a lot more protocol and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's a
everybody's
lot.
got to be masked and has to have the distance. And
pain in
it's
the-
going to be right
in the
now.
butt.
Actually, I think most theaters. That's one of the things I think we've learned through the pandemic is the ability of doing video auditions. I think
most people are still doing.
they're really doing
are
it.
doing that.
we cast all of working. We cast this whole season
Yeah,
through
the
video
whole season was
auditions,
through video.
and I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
I mean, listen. There's something to being live in the room that I prefer.
I agree.
You know, it's video, but as an actor, if you mess up, you just keep
You can do another
do
take.
another take till you get it right and send it. You know.
And here's a good point of a little point of interest to those who are auditioning. You know, when we watch those video auditions, because you have the ability, if you're like, didn't really like that take, whatever you're sending, we are assuming that's your best take,
Yes.
right? So send us your best take.
Try not to send anything crappy.
So we're holding auditions right now,
All right.
and we're taking video submissions, and send your video submissions to our dear friend Kevin Casey. All of this stuff is on our website at atistage.org,
Yeah, it's all
or also
posted,
follow
too.
us on our ATI Facebook page. I've also posted on my personal page, but also there's a lot of theater groups like Stage Quest Indie and
Yeah.
Indie Auditions, and there's a lot of other groups on Facebook that we post on.
Yeah.
So take a look, and but yeah. So auditions now for Nonsense, opening September 9th. Then our next production is Violet, a wonderful,
Yay,
wonderful
such a good
musical.
show.
Oh my gosh, and that's going to open October 28th.
And auditions for that too. We did two
We're- yep,
postings.
we're
Two
doing-
postings
right now,
this
we're
summer.
only accepting videos auditions for these
Just those
first two shows.
Yeah. But that Violet, what a great show! Oh my gosh, it's so heartfelt.
Yeah.
it's-
Great music.
It's just the music is
Janine Tesori.
yeah. Tesori did the music, and it's like a real kind of a. It does have kind of a bluegrass feel. The music. It's because it takes place in this
1964,
in the
North
South.
Carolina.
Yeah.
She's on a journey to Oklahoma for a revival.
Oh man.
It's a very
It's no secret she got hit. Her face got disfigured when she was younger.
A young child.
So she's like, I'm gonna go, and this revival, you know,
I'm gonna be- yeah.
minister's gonna help me. He's gonna heal me. He's gonna heal me. So it's her journey, and along the way, who she meets, you know, all the buses she has to take to get there, and the people she meets, and she meets these two guys in the
Soldiers.
service. And
Michael Park, who we both worked with, played.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah,
Played
yeah. Now Flick or Monty? Which
Monty.
one?
He played Monty.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So-
we worked with Michael Park.
Yeah.
Those of you
My
who
God.
theater
Ages
people,
ago.
most of you, I would
Oh my
think, because you're
God.
watching this. But Michael Park, I mean, he did.
Oh my God. Well, the last thing I saw, the last thing I knew he was doing was Dear Evan Hansen.
Dear Evan Hansen,
He
yes.
played one of the,
He
fathers.
played, yeah, the father in that.
But
Oh yeah, one of the fathers.
Michael Park. Oh my God, that was like
We did Good News with him at North Shore Music Theater back in
93. No, hold on. 94.
93, 94, yeah.
94.
I think you're right. Yep.
94.
That was my first time working at North Shore.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
What a
too.
great theater.
Excellent theater. in
Beverly,
this country.
Massachusetts,
It's one
in
of
the
best
round,
theaters in the
which is
country.
really cool.
Oh, what a great place to work.
You were
Yeah.
sports.
Yes, and you were sensitive dance captain. Tom was our dance captain.
I
Everybody
was.
started calling him sensitive dance
And
captain.
why did they
'cause
call
he
me
was so kind.
Oh.
Back
and
then.
then I became
Back then.
jaded.
Back then.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right.
That was a couple of lifetimes ago. Anyway, Michael Park. But he played Monty in,
Oh, okay, all right.
in Violet. That's how we got on that kick. So, yes, we're accepting
All right.
video submissions.
And the
for that.
revival of this on Broadway, Sutton Foster played Violet.
Our dear friend
And-
Sutton Foster,
and-
who we
and-
presented at the Palladium
That's
for the
right.
first time.
And
her first
Michael
time at Palladium.
Rafter, who's
Michael
an
Rafter.
exceptional musical director.
Exceptional.
Musical directed it. and
That
he
was the
plays with Sutton.
Roundabout Theater's
Yeah.
productions.
And that
of
was
it,
the
yeah.
last production of it in the city, in New York. So, but it's a really lovely,
Oh.
heartfelt show. I mean, it's just, it's the characters in it are so wonderful.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Here
then
we go.
we do our play of the season is called The Mountaintop by Katori Hall. That's going to open February 3rd. That is a fictitious telling of the last day of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s life on Earth before he is assassinated tragically the next day.
At the Lorraine Motel.
At the Lorraine Motel
Yeah.
in Memphis. And
That's another two. That's a two-fer. It's another two-person play. And so, but that's and it's really interesting.
And I don't want to
so
give
don't
anything
away
away
It's
about
very
it.
Interesting.
Again, fictitious, but
Yeah.
it's just a really good play.
It's very good.
It's a really good play. You're going to want to check that out.
Very good.
So The Mountaintop.
And then
That's February 3rd.
Yes.
And then we
Ba, ba,
close
ba, ba.
with a world premiere, ATI's very first true full musical world premiere.
Yes.
We created shows before in the past,
Yeah, but
reviews and
this
things
is,
like that.
This is big.
This is cabarets. But this is our first world premiere of a full book musical called Mr. Confidential, opening April 28th of next year. For those of you who saw, we started in 2019 a program called the ATI Theater Lab to help support new plays and playwrights. And just this last one we did was Two Henrys by Kenneth Jones.
Yeah.
Wonderful play. Those of you who attended it, really good. Keep your eye out for that. But prior to that was a reading in our ATI Theater Lab of Mr. Confidential. And the whole mission of that program is to engage the audience and to give feedback and let the playwright and
Sam
in this
Bernstein,
case,
Sam Bernstein,
and David Snyder, the composer, give them an opportunity to kind of workshop it. And we can only do it in 20 hours, so it was a little insane with the full musical.
But with the show, it takes years and years and years until it's to a point where it can actually be presented, produced on stage fully. So Sam wrote the book, Mr. Confidential, and it's about Confidential Magazine. It's all true. Bob Harrison, who started Confidential Magazine, and his family. All this stuff in this, it's crazy. He says it's crazy, but true. Most of it really happened. It's nuts. Yep. It takes place like from 1952 to 58. So it's a period piece. It's a great, Don played Bob Harrison. I played his sister Edith, which we will do in the show. Great roles, wonderfully rich characters. Sam has written from the real people. He interviewed the nephew, Michael.
Kind of like working. Kind of like Studs Terkel.
Exactly.
Kind of like Studs.
Sam was like
Sam's
Studs.
like Studs.
And he went and interviewed the family and got all these stories. And oh my gosh, and this Confidential magazine was crazy. It was the beginning of yellow journalism, kind of the Inquirer and all the tabloids, you know, and all that.
Today's TMZ.
Really interesting. So I'm thrilled that it is that ready and that he's so collaborative.
And he took and David took comments from us from the audience. Yep. And there's new work that he was inspired by some new ideas. There's going to be some new music numbers that the audience who saw the reading. New music. There'll be new numbers, changes. Yeah,
but that's
tweaks.
Just the process.
A lot of fun.
Everything's tweaking constantly. Tweaking. I'm sure he'll be doing that right up until we start rehearsals too. I bet. You know what I mean?
And actually, I was talking to him the other day, and we mentioned about like getting a Zoom meeting with you and Judy and me and David and Sam, so we can kind of go through the new version script.
It's just his brain. He's brilliant. I mean, he's really brilliant, and he really did so much research on this because he wrote the book first, Mr. Confidential. Yeah. So anyway, that's the season.
That's the season.
And subscriptions, we are doing subscriptions. And they will be on sale June 20th. And then single tickets go on sale after that in August. So we'll be sending out our brochure. We'll be making a bigger announcement. We've made it a little announcement. You know what I mean. But we'll be making our bigger announcement. And please subscribe. Subscribe, not prescribe. We can't give you any prescriptions. But I
might need a couple.
But we can give you subscriptions.
But even before we start that up, we have our partnership with Feinstein's at Hotel Carmichael. Coming on the heels of closing working, we are doing, for the first time, it's an open mic night at Feinstein's. And that's going to be on Tuesday, June 7th. We're really thrilled about that. That's going to be... The idea, it's doors open at 5:30. You get your nosh food, you get a couple of cocktails ready, and we're going to have tons of scores and music for people to be able to choose. This is how this works.
Scores of scores.
Scores of scores. I like that. Scores of scores.
I still got it.
You do, and you haven't changed a bit.
Nope, still 18.
Sports. So you get there, you go through our scores of scores, and you find a song that you would like to sing, or get your buddy or your date or whatever, that get them up to sing, and we'll have a list. You sign up your order, who wants to sing next. We will be hosting it with the wonderful Brent Marty at the piano.
And Brent's done these kinds of things thousands of times, and we're in such good hands with him. Yeah. And it's comfortable too. It's a safe environment.
No judgment zone. It's just about having fun.
It's like going to somebody's house and just having a good time.
Yep.
And singing what you want to sing.
And you don't have to be memorized either. No. So what we'll do for those of you pick the song, because a lot of people have smartphones these days. So sometimes people will find the lyrics and pull them up on their own smartphone, and they'll hold it so they can, do that. Or if you don't have a smartphone, we will have an iPad there, and it'll be on a music stand. I'll find the lyrics for you, pull them up, so that I know
at your fingertips.
Fancy.
Yeah,
and you give the score to Brent, and we'll just keep on going until
whatever.
I was talking to Feinstein's how late we could go, and they
loose.
were like, I don't know what time. I mean, it depends on how many people are there, really.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could go till 10:30.
Yeah.
We could go till maybe 11. I mean, we'll just see how it goes.
You know what? It's our first time trying.
First time we're trying it out.
We'll see what happens.
$15.
Yeah, but it's
$15, $25 food drink minimum.
Yeah.
Great food there, great drinks, and just a great time.
The bartenders are really good there downstairs in Feinstein's. They're
Dylan and
really,
Frankie,
really good.
Great people. So that's our next thing, Tuesday, June 7th, and then, like we talked about earlier, Just a Couple of Fools of Vaudeville Cabaret. That's Thursday, June 23rd, and then we've got a great group, Joe Cameron, who's been on our stage before. ATI Live presents Unfive-Gettable. Oh my gosh! Okay, if you like boy bands. These guys, they're all local,
but
and
they're funny.
And they're so funny, and they're so good.
They're very good, but they're funny. So it's not just like okay, boy band.
Whatever.
First thing, none of them are boys. They're men.
They're men. Yeah,
boys to men, but they're funny, and the songs are funny. So it's just not like it's something different.
Yeah,
they're comedians too.
That's a Friday night, July 15th. Let's see. We've got Summer of '78, August 18th.
My good friend Tony Hummerhauser and his partner Paul. My God, and his partner Stephen Wallum. They're going to come in and do their show. Right, Summer of '78. Yep. So it's like all the music of 1878.
And
it's like our youth.
You guys probably know Stephen.
Yeah, you probably know Stephen. He's
Nurse
been
Jackie.
he was on Nurse Jackie. He played Thor. He just did that movie with J-Lo, Marry Me. He has quite an extensive career in film and TV. And he, of course, still does theater.
I knew Tony through the Forever Plaid
you guys did
fraternity.
You were the Plaids.
I didn't do Plaid with him.
No,
we
kind
of missed each other.
Tony was in Forever Plaid up in Chicago for quite a
talented
few
guy.
years.
Such a talented guy.
One of my
both
oldest
of them.
friends.
So they're doing Summer of '78. I mean, come on, that immediately puts you. Think about your soundtrack there, right?
Okay.
8-track tape. You guys, you listened to your 8 tracks?
We had an 8-track, but not in the car. We actually had one that hooked up to the stereo. So it was the little 8-track thing that hooked up to the stereo. It was a pain in the ass. Sorry, they were like the worst invention.
Just when you're getting into a song, all of a sudden they go.
I don't know.
It clicked to the next thing, next track or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's like what? Okay.
Oh God.
That was. It just seemed more complex, just how
stupid.
they even came up with the idea
I don't even know why they came
track.
up with them. Big tapes, you had to have them in your car also. All right, let's go. We got 3 minutes.
We keep moving.
Let's
we got 3. All right, then we have, Julie Lynn Barber presents Debbie Reynolds, A Life in Music. Julie, she's a beautiful voice. I've seen her in many different shows around town. With our friend Benasekwi, also doing a lot of work there. And Julie, just a beautiful voice, wonderful talent. And who doesn't love Debbie Reynolds? I mean,
come on.
When I was in
Debbie
Las
Reynolds.
Vegas, I remember the Debbie Reynolds museum. They had a museum of all of her.
She gave all her
dresses
and
her movie memorabilia, and Debbie
she
Reynolds.
Was something.
A Life in Music. That's Thursday, September 29th. We're presenting back our dear friend Billy Stritch is back on Thursday, October 20th.
He gives a great show.
So, my gosh.
Really good.
So good.
Like, really entertaining. I mean, it's him on the piano,
Yep.
and it's just so engaging.
He's a regular at Birdland in New York City. And also all of the Feinsteins around the world that he's performed in. He's Billy Stritch. Come on.
Right.
We love you, Billy. We can't wait to have you back. And then November 17th, this hasn't been put on the website yet, but this is new. ATI, we lost a man who really changed theater and musical theater. It's such a loss, Mr. Stephen Sondheim. And so ATI is going to celebrate Stephen Sondheim on Thursday, November 17th. And we have my dear, dear friend, I'm so excited, Pamela Myers. Pamela Myers is going to be our special guest. Terry LeBolt is going to music direct. And
That's good. I'm glad. That's news to me. I'm so happy.
Terry's in to music direct
Terry
it
Bolt's
and
great.
play, and we'll sing Sinatra. We'll sing Sondheim.
He might.
We'll sing Sondheim music. Tell stories about Sondheim. But
talk
Pam,
about Pam.
she was in the original production of Company, and she sang. And another 100 people just got off at the train. He wrote that song for her. I'm like,
Hello.
what?
Yeah.
And she was also in the original Snoopy. She was in
Oh,
Snoopy
I
too.
didn't
That's
know
not
that.
Sondheim though. But
No.
it's completely different. But still a musical. She was in Sha Na Na. Do you remember Sha Na Na?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bowser.
Oh my God! Yes, yes.
Showed his muscle
Oh my
all the
gosh!
time.
And she lives in Cincinnati now, and I worked with her years and years ago, doing a production of Sweeney Todd, and it was her first time playing Mrs. Lovett, and so we have a Sondheim connection there.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's going to tell stories, and
It's
we're
always
just
interesting
so
when
thrilled
somebody's
that she
actually worked
knows.
with, you know,
she knew
and
Mr.
it's
S.
really interesting.
So that's going to be November 17th. And then we have our holiday celebrations, ATI, Celebrate the Holidays with ATI. And
We
that's
did that
Thursday, December
we did that
15th, and
last
Friday,
year.
December 16th.
Yeah, and we did that last year, and it's fun. We always have guests. We
Yep.
have guests come on, and always like special guests and different people all the time, every year.
Maybe
So,
Santa,
Santa usually shows up
if we're good.
at some point.
If you're good,
Well,
and if I'm good.
that's not going to happen.
I know it's a big
But
shot.
anyway, I think we have
But
to
then
go.
we have Judy to kind of balance
think
it
we
all
have to
out.
go.
So then
She's-
we're
she's
fine.
the-
Because Judy's so good, she balances
She's
out
good
our
enough.
not good.
She's good enough for
She's
yeah,
good enough.
everybody. All right.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up.
Because it's been 30
'Cause
minutes.
You guys have been so patient
Oh,
dealing
my
with
gosh.
us. Thanks so much for yet
Thank
a
you.
wonderful season. We're so grateful. Thanks for everybody who came to our 21-22 season,
Yeah.
our 17th season. We're so honored, and all the artists and artisans and staff and board and everybody who works diligently so many hours behind the scenes
Yep.
to allow the product that everybody gets to enjoy,
that you
the
see
end,
on the stage.
end result.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we couldn't do it without
So
all of you.
Carry on. Carry on and keep supporting live theater. Us.
That's right.
ATI.
Us specifically.
Especially us.
Especially us.
All right.
All right. Have a
Thank
great
you.
week, and we'll see you next
Happy
week.
race weekend.
Yes. Happy race.